Hello my beauties, and I am preparing ancestral diagonals masterclass for this Sunday. As you know, and tips that I will be given at masterclass, I will give some to you as well in free access. Okay, so what you should pay attention to analyzing your own destiny matrix and your ancestors, their destiny matrices. Pay attention, write down all your ancestors karmic tales, your father, your mother, your grandparents on both sides. This is minimum, set minimum. If you know more dates of birth of your ancestors, like great grandmother, etc., do it. Write it down as well, all the karmic tales. Now that you have the destiny matrix karmic tales in front of your eyes, what you need to do, you take in your own destiny matrix and you check where the hell their karmic tales repeated in your destiny matrix. Most likely in this area you will have repetition of ancestral stories and ancestral patterns. And you know what is wonderful and what is amazing? When I followed the algorithm of destiny matrix, ancestors analysis, and your own ancestral diagonals analysis and your own matrix analysis from my teachers, I was shocked by discovery. First of all, I was raised by my grandparents on my mom's side. And I was shocked that both of my grandparents, grandmom and grandfather, they are having the same karmic tale. 15, 5, 8. 15, 5, 8 karmic tale that was repeated right on my love line. And it means what? That I will be in my love life and my relationship with other people, I will be paying my grandparents' fuck-ups and debts through this area of my life. And there are certain to-do and not to-do list according to this. And this answered a lot of my why. As you know, the story of my grandparents, my grandfather supposed to marry the other woman from another powerful, really powerful, magical family to make magic within our family stronger. There was engagement. He engaged to her. And her name was Lucy. In English manner, her name was Lucy. So, girls, and what is happening? My grandfather meeting my grandmother. Bingo, carried away, forgetting all his promises, when with his karmic tale, unlike rebel karmic tale, he should not rebel for love. He should not marry love. But he should stick to his word and marry where he already promised, because energy 8, the heaviest one position, this is the heaviest one position, to marry where you promised, where you gave a promise. He didn't do this. He married my grandmother. So what this Lucy did, She's cursing. She's cursing for broken promises. She cursed my grandfather the very exact way that me myself, I used the very same blood curse on very strong day. On very strong, powerful day, I used the same blood curse to curse Lolo. Repetition of patterns, In my case, I had few engagements that been cancelled by guys. They promised, they give me promise ring, and they cancelled last moment. due to certain meetings, them meeting other women for a passport. One married Australian woman for a passport. Another professor married American woman for a passport when he went there to United States for exchange. So, the very same, I'm being left. As once my grandfather fucked up and left a woman who he promised to marry. I understand this, Lucy. And when Lolo with his lies, because this karmic tales, this program, it represents different crazy situations in life, yeah? When Lolo started to bullshit to me about 50 cats, when Lolo started to insult me, when Lolo was lying to me non-freaking stop, when he was doing shenanigans against me, with computer genius trying to take my YouTube channel down and almost succeeded because he sent enormous amount of bots there on my YouTube. Crazy Lolo, PIMP Lolo, with United Nations daddy. Just imagine how crazy is this to meet in a freaking village. To meet Afghanistani pimp with United Nations daddy. Just imagine how crazy. Point me any other girl in your environment who had been on a date with Afghanistani pimp, married one, with United Nations daddy who is covering his shit, who been threatened by this pimp. So I cursed him and his family, his entire kin, in the very same way this woman cursed my grandfather. Karmic cycle, karmic loop closed. Karmic cycle closed. And here, for those of you who are holy, this pretend to be, how can you curse someone? It's not spiritual. For those of you idiots, crappy idiots. What is spiritual? What is not spiritual? You cannot judge other people until you are in their shoes. So I may have as granddaughter of my grandparents, I may have resentment against this Lucy and say, what the fucking bitch? Why she cursed my family? It's not a big deal. He married for love. I may think this way, and show resentment instead of compassion and understanding. But when I was put in the very same shoes, and in first cases, when it was happening in my first 2 cases of engagement, I was just letting go and being this very forgiving woman, which was huge not to do in my case in order to keep this karmic cycle open. I was just keeping this karmic loop and karmic cycle open. And I was sort of, oh yeah, God bless, so it's not the destiny. I cried sometime, I moved on. I was very, kind-hearted and understanding. But with Lolo, I said enough is enough. You go against me, you receive fucking consequences with shutting down your entire fucking kin. Your entire fucking family, there will no be a son or daughter of yours that will not suffer in the 7 next generations. Because they all are cursed. Your entire family tree will be shut it down. I did it. Thank you, Lucy. I did the exactly same. By doing this, my grandmother, she wasn't from magical family. She didn't believe in this crap. I mean, curses. This is I do believe. And I cursed Lolo. And I bet we will see consequences of my curse on him and his entire kin, wife, children, daughter, etc., liars and criminals. We will see consequences of this. So, hopefully, or maybe some of my people from my family will see later on in life how life gonna screw Lola. But karmic cycle is closed where it started. Understand?